Hello, stylists. Welcome to our preview live stream for Infinity Nikki version 1.5. I'm your host, Johnny, from the Overseas Operations team at Infold Games for Infinity Nikki, and I'm very excited to be here today with all of you. Now, I'd like to introduce a good friend of mine, our special guest for today's live stream, and I think it's someone that many of you already know.
Hello, stylists. I am Dish. I am a stylist myself and a content creator for Infinity Nikki. Since the game launched, I am so excited to be here with all of you to celebrate the launch of 1.5 and to learn about it myself.
You know, Dish, before we begin, I just want to welcome you to Shanghai, China. I wanted to ask you, today we're here to talk about version 1.5, which is a really big update. And I want to ask you as a player, have you heard any rumors online?
I have heard some rumors. I've heard some speculation. I have some of my own speculation. Players love to guess and use the clues that Infold has been dropping to try to make guesses about what's coming in this patch. So I can't wait to see what will come true with this patch and where the players guessed correctly on some things.
Well said. And on that note, let me say that since the official launch of Infinity Nikki 5 months ago, we have been incredibly fortunate to receive the love and support of players from all around the world. Not only that, but we've also received lots of feedback and invaluable suggestions on almost every aspect of the game. Now, we've said it before, and we'll say it again. Every comment, every suggestion, and every idea matters to us. Version 1.5 will be our largest update since launch. Not only will it introduce exciting new content and gameplay, but it will also directly address the feedback we've received from you. So to celebrate this milestone, we've invited Dish, one of Infinity Nikki's most passionate and dedicated players, to join us in Shanghai and see firsthand what we've been working so hard on these past few months.
It really is such a treat to be here today. As a player of Infinity Nikki since launch, I'm looking forward to sharing my feedback on version 1.5. So please make sure to pass along all of my comments to the dev team. Like, how about we give away 100 gift codes to players? I don't think that's too much to ask, right?
Well, ask and you shall receive. After all, it's version 1.5 we're talking about. Come on, did you guys think Dish and I would really show up empty-handed? So, let's kick things off the right way with a giveaway for all the stylists watching the live stream. Now pay attention, because here's how it works. The giveaway will last for 30 seconds. Once Dish gives the signal, stylists should enter Infinity Nikki Gonjas in the comments section. We will then randomly select 10 stylists and award them with a $50 cash prize. Now the list of winners will be announced in the comments section below and on our official social media. So if you're one of the lucky winners, please take a screenshot of your YouTube ID and send your contact information to the designated email to claim your prize. All right, Dish, you ready?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go! I'm so excited for everyone. Best of luck to you all.
You know, Dish, I'd have to say, I think that we're always really generous with these giveaways.
Do you think this is the only giveaway that we're going to do on this
Did
live
you
stream?
just release a spoiler?
I mean, I just asked. So
So did you say we might have 3 giveaways? I don't know. If we're feeling generous later on the live stream, we might have
All right, 3, 2, 1, stop. The first round of the giveaway has ended. The winners will be announced shortly in the pinned comment and on the official social media. Stay tuned to see if your name is on the list.
All right, now before we dive into our sneak preview of version 1.5, I'd like to introduce another very special guest.
Oh, and who might that be?
Well, I'll give you a hint. As Nikki's best friend and most loyal companion, he's poured his heart and soul into helping Infinity Nikki grow. In fact, just recently he traveled a long way to personally visit Infold Games and check in on the dev team's progress.
Oh, I think I know who that is. It must be everyone's favorite companion, Momo, the one and only, who scared a lot of players with his totally unexpected transformation. I'm guessing he's here at Infold Games to get revenge on the devs who gave him those ridiculously long legs, right?
Well, I mean, could you blame the guy?
I really couldn't.
Well, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at Momo's day at Infold Games through this very special vlog.
We love you, Momo, but please, no more long legs.
Fingers crossed, really. Okay, anyway, from his vlog, it's clear Momo cares a lot about our stylists and their overall in-game experience. And he definitely made sure the dev team knows we're all counting on them for this latest update.
Momo and the entire dev team have put in so much effort. All of our wishes are bound to come true in 1.5, right?
Without a doubt. Now, enough with the suspense. It's time to dive right in. So without further ado, let's take a look at the much anticipated concept trailer and PV for Infinity Nikki version 1.5.
Stars are falling.
The final curtain call is always like this. Beautiful and lonely. Come to the beginning, to the sea of stars.
Starry like rain, nothing remains from the wasteland. Life's pain, a burning river, a boat we never go in vain. Hold on to break the chain. Do what you aim to gain.
Come. Leave this ill-fated place behind and join us in the sea of stars. The sea of stars. Countless worlds. What exactly is this place? The sea of stars is the beginning and end of all things. Here, the past, present, and future exist as one. Just now, the stars sensed your presence. Resonate with them, and the sea of stars shall bestow its blessing. Time to go, Nikki. May the journey guide you to the answers you seek about yourself and the world.
A sky full of bubbles. It's just like the story Twinkle was telling us.
Ooh, after watching that trailer, I feel like I have 100 questions for you, Johnny.
Well, I'm not sure we're going to have time to get to every single one of those, but I'm sure we could get to one or two of them.
Okay, well, one question I absolutely have to ask is, what on earth happened? Is this still the same Infinity Nikki I've been playing every day for the last 5 months? How did Nikki end up in space? Is something happened to Maryland?
Okay, I saw what you did there. That was like 3 questions in one. That's a cheat move. But nonetheless, you're our
Had to
guest.
try.
I'll do my best to answer those questions. Let's start with the last one. Now, to be precise, it's not that Maryland has been destroyed, but rather time in Maryland has been reset.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
is right. So let me rephrase that. Have you ever considered that Nikki's adventure in Maryland, the one we've all been a part of for the last 5 months, might not have been her first adventure there?
I have actually heard that before.
Well, amazing. After the launch of version 1.5, Nikki will wake up in a tear in the fabric of time and space. Now here, Nikki will encounter a mysterious yet strangely familiar being, and for the first time, she'll uncover the deeper truth of this world and the mission that she's been on.
Wow. Are you referring to that mysterious figure with the large wings, almost like a goddess?
Yes, in this brand new beginning, Nikki will explore the unfamiliar place she finds herself in, being guided by this mysterious figure. Now she will travel through the currents of time and space, across the celestial river, soaring through the ring of stars, and finally reach the end of the turbulence. Now during her journey, Nikki will encounter different versions of herself from various worlds, all heading toward a place called the Sea of Stars, the place where everything began.
Hold on. You said different versions of Nikki from various worlds. So what you're saying is we'll be able to meet other players, stylists, in-game?
That is correct, Dish. Now, with the opening of the Sea of Stars, Infinity Nikki's social features will officially be launched. And starting with version 1.5, the game will fully support 2-player online co-op, allowing players to engage in real-time social interactions both within the Sea of Stars and across the open world. And in future updates, we will continue to expand and enhance our multiplayer experience.
That is amazing and so exciting. Finally, we can play Infinity Nikki with our family and friends. Speaking of the Sea of Stars, this area has a totally different vibe compared to Maryland. It feels very pink.
Pink is an understatement. It is. The Sea of Stars is home to pink sandy beaches, islands, towering mountains, and crystalline valleys. The entire area is almost completely covered in pink vegetation with fantastical plants everywhere. Now just walk along the coastline through the shallow waters, following the starlit shards toward the lighthouse, and you'll arrive at the Dream Star Isles.
In this new fairy tale-like space, how will players interact with one another?
That is a great question. Now, while you're in the Dream Star Isles, you might notice some shadowy silhouettes kind of wandering about. Now, these are actually other stylists currently in the game. And when 2 Nikkis are together, one can invite the other to connect. Now, if that invitation is accepted through the resonance of whim, they will be connected and hold hands. Now, once that bond is formed, they can walk, run, jump, and even float in tandem.
Oh, the hand-holding sentiment, that is so beautiful and is really perfect for the world of Nikki.
I do agree. Now, as a rather large public area in the game, the Sea of Stars is designed with a variety of interactive gameplay that supports 2-player interaction. There are also special materials to be found in the Sea of Stars, such as ethereal stars, starlit crystals, and starlit shards.
Ah, brand new materials, that's so fun. So, what kind of outfits will require these new materials to craft?
Well, Dish, given the name Sea of Stars and today's set, do you want to take a guess?
I think I know this one. Could it be the Star Sea dress?
Very nice, Dish. Now, by completing your daily tasks in the Sea of Stars and collecting those exclusive materials, stylists will be able to craft a brand new 5-star miracle outfit, the Sea of Stars.
The Sea of Stars. For many veteran Nikki players, this outfit carries a deep significance, evoking cherished memories from previous Nikki games. At long last, Nikki will be able to wear it in the world of Infinity Nikki.
You know, Dish, I couldn't agree more. Now, with that said, let's take a look at the PV for our new 5-star miracle outfit, Sea of Stars. Now, in Infinity Nikki, the Sea of Stars still retains its timeless classic design. The outfit features a deep purple base with starlight adorning the hem, symbolizing hope born from endless darkness. Inspired by the concept of stars forming constellations, the design combines stars with memories, conveying Nikki's courage and belief in fighting against fate to save Mirrorland.
Wow, that is such a beautiful gown. I can't wait to get in game and start crafting it, and it has such profound meaning both to Infinity Nikki players and to longtime veteran players. Since it's a miracle outfit, the Sea of Stars must have some special abilities, right?
That is correct, Dish. Now, the Sea of Stars has a unique, dreamlike ability called Celestial Promise. When activated, Nikki can summon the dazzling Sea of Stars. Now, what's more, as a miracle outfit, the Sea of Stars is endowed with great power and a significant purpose in Infinity Nikki, one that may even impact the fate of all of Mirrorland. So for more details and the full story, we encourage our stylists to find out for themselves in the game.
Regarding the Sea of Stars and the brand new 2-player co-op gameplay, I'm sure everyone watching this live stream, like me, still have a lot of questions, Johnny. Can you share any more details with us?
Well, actually, I have a better idea. Now, Dish, since you're so curious, would you like to try it out for yourself?
I would love to.
I mean, it'll be a great opportunity to share some spoilers with our stylists.
I mean, you may not want to let me do that because I might forget where I am and start playing and might not stop until the end of the live stream. So yeah, what are we waiting for? Let's get started right now.
Hey stylists, welcome back to our live stream. Well, Dish, have you noticed something different about our set?
I do. It does look different. And I have to say I'm pretty happy to be behind a desk in front of a monitor here.
That's right, because Dish and I right now are going to be jumping into the game to preview version 1.5.
Ah, how exciting. I can't wait to experience and to see and to show you a preview of version 1.5 Infinity Nikki.
So, if you guys are ready, let's get into it. Okay, Dish, welcome to the Sea of Stars.
it is so beautiful.
Isn't it
Everything
pretty?
is glowing.
This map is so beautiful. It is so beautiful.
Oh, wow, two Nickies in the same place.
Yeah, I like your outfit. It's not
That
bad.
is really nice to see. Yeah, you're so bad either.
Okay, but that's not all. Actually, I want to show you something very special.
Okay.
You could actually make it so that our two Nickies hold hands.
Okay, let's
right.
do it. Okay, I see the prompt.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna press that,
Mhm.
and then the top button.
Uh-huh. Now, I have to accept your invitation to hold hands, and once I do... Okay, look at our Nickies.
Look at that, that's so sweet.
Okay, so once we're holding hands like this, actually, as the one who initiated the contact, you can control both of our Nickies.
Yeah, looks like you're stuck with me now.
So where you walk, my Nikki will walk with you, run, jump, everything.
Oh, this is such a great photo opportunity too, along with just playing, just being together. Wow, how fun.
Now, there's one thing I want to say. If you've noticed, like, for us today in this map, it seems kind of quiet. It seems kind of quiet. There's just the two of us.
Yeah.
But that's just because we're on like a test server.
Right.
But normally in the game, when 1.5 goes live, stylists are going to see a lot of shadowy silhouettes, and these are actually called starlit projections. These are actually Nickies from other worlds.
Right, other Nickies.
And just like you did with me, you can initiate contact with them, interact with them, hold hands.
So you can play with your existing friends, or you can make friends
Exactly.
in the server.
Exactly.
Wow, how
Exactly.
fun. That is great. So when we're in co-op together, I have a question. When we see something like a whim star, or like a chest, or maybe some collectible items like a flower,
Right.
will we both be able to collect and farm those things together?
Well, if you're playing with me, I get everything.
Okay.
No, that's a great question. Actually, when one of the Nickies, let's say, opens a chest with the whim star or whatnot, it will be shared between both Nickies.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. So you don't have to worry about trying to beat the other one to open something.
Right,
It's shared
or
between
stealing
both.
each other's
Yep.
materials, so you
Exactly.
can both farm together
Yep.
and both get the rewards.
That is
That's
correct.
so great.
That is correct. All right, why don't we keep on looking? Oh my gosh, look at those stars in the sky. That is beautiful.
Wow.
That is. But anyway, before I got
I'm
interrupted by the
mesmerized.
scenery,
I
why don't we
am.
why don't we look around the map a little bit more?
Okay,
If you can see that structure, I guess, in front of us to the left.
with the big star on top?
Yep, that's
I see
actually
it.
called the lighthouse.
Ooh, okay. So
And that-
what's that about?
And that area where the lighthouse is on is actually called the Dream Star Isles. Within this map, that's where most of our social features take place.
Ooh,
For example, there
okay.
is a bubble machine called Bubble Dreamland.
Okay.
Nickies can send messages to other Nickies via objects called Star Wish bottles.
Oh, that's very
And there's
sweet.
even an area where you will be turned into a tiny animal.
A tiny
A
animal.
tiny animal. I kid you not. I
Can
kid
we
you not.
try that out today?
Well, you know, I don't know if we have enough time with our live stream preview today, but I do encourage our stylists, when 1.5 goes live, you definitely need to spend some time on the Dream Star Isles.
Okay, we'll have to wait to test it out when the version launches. All right, all right.
Now, do me a favor, can you veer us to the right a little bit?
Ooh, yes.
Do you see that
I see something in the
moon-shaped
distance.
thing in front of us? That is actually called the Silver Moon Boat. It is one of two exclusive methods of transportation on this map.
Ooh.
There's another one called the Starlit Wings, which
Okay.
is more in the shape of a paper airplane.
A paper airplane,
Yeah.
okay. And
But let's
I
go check this one out.
assume that these can be co-op, like we can use them together.
Let's go find out.
I see two seats.
Ah, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
look at the little stars. They look like the paper, like the paper folded stars, the
Definitely,
lucky
definitely,
ones.
Definitely.
Wow.
I bet this is going to become one of the most popular photo spots.
Yes, both in the dock and all
Exactly.
around. I'm sure it's going to pass by a ton of scenic areas.
Oh, let's stop right here.
Whoa.
Do you see that
Yes, I do.
in front of
I
us?
see
That,
it.
that is actually called the Unbound Tower.
Okay, the Unbound Tower.
It is a fabulous structure in this map. It actually has a leaning sort of profile. And
I see some things floating as well.
well, the thing is, if later on I encourage you to go closer to it on this map, it has an ambience of like time standing still.
Yeah.
Because you're going to see like rocks and parts of the tower that seem to be falling off, but they're just like frozen in the air.
Yeah, they're frozen. Wow. I bet there's some really, really interesting lore associated with this
Yeah,
area. I mean,
bet.
the whole Sea of Stars is
I
gonna
bet.
be very
I bet.
exciting.
And actually, close to the tower, there's a pier where Nickies can go ride a flower boat and use that to travel to an area between the world and Mirrorland, and that will help teleport you to different places within Mirrorland.
Okay, great. Wow, so many ways to get around.
Definitely. This is actually a fairly big map.
Yeah, it looks like it. We only saw just a little bit of it in this short period. Wow, so many. I can already imagine all the possibilities. Seeing.
I bet you'll be spending a lot of time on this map.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, you know what? I would love to spend more time just kind of like walking around, exploring everything. But I want to ask you, do you want to check out some more, maybe something more active in the multiplayer realm?
Ooh, yes. I think our stylist will like to see that as well.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and check out that? Okay, Dish, right now I want to invite you to try out a multiplayer challenge with me.
Ooh, okay. What kind of multiplayer challenge?
Well, this one's called Bubble Trails. Now, what we have to do is work together to go from one end of the map to the other.
Okay, that doesn't sound too challenging.
Right.
I think we can do that.
Yeah, but there is a catch.
Oh, and what's that?
Well, you'll find out when we get into the game.
Ooh, okay.
You think you could do it?
I think we could do it.
If you're so confident, then Dish, if we can finish this challenge within, let's say 3 minutes, we'll have another round of the giveaway for our stylists.
Ooh, okay. That's a little bit of pressure, but I think we can do it. We will not let you down, stylists.
Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, this is Bubble Trails. So
All right,
you're gonna
let's go.
pick the pink one? Okay, I got the
I'm
blue
gonna
balloon.
pick the pink
So
one.
then I can see the blue pads, you can see the pink, so we have
Okay.
to work together. Okay, I see a blue
So-
path here.
okay,
I'm gonna go
great.
this way.
Yeah, we'll walk
Straightforward.
separately on this one.
Okay.
And
Oh, there's a blue
then,
path here.
Now I
I'm
don't
gonna
see
lead the
anything.
way.
I follow you.
Go up, and then from here.
Okay, I see the
guess
pink.
you got it.
Straight ahead, and jump. Okay.
Okay,
There's a platform
here we
right
have
here.
a blue. Follow me. There's a blue platform right here.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I really got it.
Okay, there's another one.
There's a pink right here.
What? Hey man, what's the rush? Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hey, we gotta
don't know if I
make sure they
trust you.
get their. We gotta make sure they get their giveaway, okay?
Okay.
And then jump.
Hold on. My palms are sweating.
Keep up.
Okay, a little bit of a breather.
Okay.
This area, there's got to be something.
Okay, there's a pink platform.
All right.
Just follow my jump.
I will follow you. Stop.
And then-
Okay, there's a blue 45 to here. Got to jump, and then we'll just go on the platform.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
there's a
making
blue
good
this way.
time.
No, there's
I
not.
see nothing.
It's straight ahead here. Got to go this way.
Oh, scary.
And then 90 degrees to the left. Keeps on
If
going.
you say
and then,
so, Johnny.
And then it stops here, so I don't know where.
See, it doesn't stop. There's actually pink right in front of you.
Okay, I
So
don't
just
know
keep
if I
walking forward.
All right.
All the way to here. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny.
Right up.
We
Okay.
gotta get the
Okay,
giveaway.
take a right. The blue's to the right.
Okay.
Okay, this way you gotta jump.
Okay. Oh.
You didn't have to.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, come up this way. Okay, you gotta jump from here. It's a big double jump. Oh. Actually, you didn't have to. You didn't have to. It was a sidewalk. Okay. All right,
This
here we
guy.
go. Here we go.
I'm gonna leave you behind. I'm just guess where the pink platforms are. Okay, this is pink right here.
Okay.
Pink, four,
All right,
four pink.
Keep going. Keep going.
And
Okay,
then-
there's blue, like 45 degrees to the right, like this.
Mm.
So you gotta jump.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
To the left, 90 degrees. All right, and then I think you're up.
Okay, and jump. Jump to the pink. Perfect.
Okay, to the right, there's blue. This way. There you go. Okay, and then there's blue again. To the left, you're gonna jump up.
Oh,
All right.
and I see the path. I see the path. You're gonna help me.
Time's running out. Those
Okay, jump to
stylists
the
want
pink.
that giveaway.
Jump to the pink.
Those stylists want the giveaway.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, to the left, there's a platform. Double jump. Okay, and then I think we go.
Yes, there's pink. Double jump. Right here.
Double jumps are very,
Double jump. Very important.
very
Okay,
nerve
where's
wracking.
the
Okay,
next one?
there's blue to the left. We gotta hurry. Time's running out.
I
It's
know, I
2:45.
know.
Okay, jump this. Okay.
Ah!
Yes. we got
Okay,
it.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Stylist, you still get this round of giveaways.
Oh,
Good job, everybody.
Well, this was our first time teaming up and giving this a try. It was a little bit tricky at some moments, but we made it through in the end.
Barely.
Barely,
We
yeah.
barely made it through. But anyway, I want to say congratulations to Dish for completing our challenge. And as a reward, like we said before, Dish, you can go ahead and kick off our next 30-second giveaway for our stylists. Now remember guys, once Dish gives a signal, just type side by side in the comment section, and we'll randomly select 10 stylists to receive a $50 cash reward. And winners will be announced in the comments below and on our official social media channels. So winners, don't forget, you need to take a screenshot of your YouTube ID and send your contact details to the designated email to claim your prize. All right, Dish, if you're ready, why don't you give it a go?
All right, best of luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1, and go.
So, what'd you really think of the challenge?
Oh, I thought it was great. It really requires you to trust.
Okay, we
Trust
hope
and
you
pay
guys got some
attention.
great prizes. Now, stay
Oh,
tuned
no.
for the rest of our live stream. We're going, and my palms are getting sweaty. I couldn't see those pink trails, you know?
I'm so sorry. Sometimes I get too tunnel visioned. Not used to co-op hand-in-hand gameplay yet.
Uh-huh.
But I'll work on that for
Right.
the future.
Right.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Best of luck, everyone.
Okay, we hope you guys got some great prizes. Now, stay tuned for the rest of our live stream.
So, aside from the co-op gameplay and the Sea of Stars Miracle outfits, there must be some new events in version 1.5, right? After all, Maryland has a new season every month. With Revelry season coming to a close, what season will Maryland be welcoming next? Also, I remember seeing a social media teaser about the new location called Serenity Island. Will it be making an appearance in this update?
You know, Dish, you are correct on both counts. Version 1.5 will introduce us to a brand new season called Bubble Season. Now, additionally, a brand new event location, Serenity Island, will officially be available for exploration. Now, eagle-eyed stylists may have noticed in the PV that we just showed you, it made an appearance.
So, our next season will be Bubble Season. The vibe is so dreamy and refreshing, don't you think? After the Fey-Wish Sprite had their moment in the spotlight during Revelry season, it feels like it's finally time for our PCs to take center stage.
You know, I couldn't agree more. So Bubble Season is the most eagerly awaited time of the year for the PCs living on Serenity Island. Now, during this time of year, the Bubble Blooms release a mesmerizing cascade of bubbles covering the entire island. Now, for the PCs, it's the ideal time to indulge in the beauty of the season. The island's events and activities will also be centered around this magical atmosphere.
I didn't imagine the PCs lived such rich and vibrant lives. Besides the stunning island scenery, are there any specific gameplay experiences on the Serenity Island that you'd recommend, Johnny?
You know, Dish, there are so many amazing things to experience. For example, Serenity Island features a unique and immersive way to explore the sights, the Breezy Bubble Boat. As Nikki rides the Breezy Bubble Boat, she gently ascends into the air, drifting with the bubbles, offering her the perfect chance to soak in breathtaking views. Whether standing, sitting, she could admire this fantastical island from every angle.
It seems that after the Firework Isles, a new sightseeing experience has been opened on Serenity Island.
You know, Dish, that's not all. In the main storyline of version 1.5, stylists will be able to acquire new sketches and craft the new ability outfit, Spring Bloom Enchantment. Now, once equipped, this outfit grants the Spring Bloom Awakening ability, allowing you to awaken the Spring Bloom, a plant found on Serenity Island. Now, this triggers its eruption state, allowing it to release water columns. Now, players can use these water columns to freely traverse areas that would otherwise be harder to get to just through jumping.
It truly feels like the ultimate summer exploration adventure.
I agree with you, but again, not only that, because Bubble Season on Serenity Island will introduce exciting new co-op feature called the Grand Patch Stage, a fashion runway prepared by the PCs. So, stylists can sign up, choose their favorite runway poses, and step onto the stage to showcase their best outfits to other stylists.
Wow, that looks like so much fun. Now, it's time to put everyone's styling skills to the test.
Now, Serenity Island is the first event location to be introduced after the unveiling of our co-op gameplay feature. We've added a variety of interactive experiences on the island, including the exclusive Rainbow Seal method of transportation and the exciting new activity, Where Are the Gifties? We hope these additions and others will offer stylists a fresh and unforgettable gaming experience.
Since we're talking about the new version, we can't forget to mention the brand new Resonance outfits.
You're right, and I know this is the moment everyone's been waiting for. Now, the two brand new 5-star Resonance outfits for version 1.5 are the ones we saw in our concept trailer. So with the introduction of our social and co-op systems, we've also added new interactive features for these outfits in co-op mode. Now, Dish, would you like to take the honors and introduce these outfits to all our stylists?
I've got it. In the first half of version 1.5, 2 limited Resonance outfits will be introduced, featuring a total of 4 brand new sets. Let's start with the first 5-star outfit, Snowy Ballad. Inspired by iceborne mermaids, snowflakes, and ice shards, this design showcases an icy blue gradient as the main color, with mother-of-pearl accents and silver accents that exude a frosty, ethereal elegance. The skirt mimics a frozen wave, while the cold white fishtail glows with a soft blue shimmer. The intricate lace details of the skirt alternate between sheer and opaque, beautifully highlighting the fishtail's outline. Flowing ribbons from the waist to the arms sway gently with each movement, revealing ice, crystal fish swimming through the fabric. This outfit's ability, water walking, allows Nikki to walk gracefully across the surface of the water, much like the majestic iceborne mermaids. When activated, the water beneath her feet freezes into ice, creating a path that others can walk on as well in co-op mode. In multiplayer, if either Nikki activates the water walking ability, both of them will walk hand in hand across the frozen surface, moving together in perfect harmony.
Wow, two Nikkis walking on top of the water together hand in hand. That sounds really beautiful.
Yeah, I have to agree. Very beautiful, very sweet. The opposite of water is fire, and our other 5-star resonance outfit embodies the warmth of flames, Crimson Feather. Inspired by the ever-blazing bird and fire, the design features a deep black long skirt with molten crimson patterns that subtly hint at a flame frozen in the night. The floor-length skirt drapes gracefully, adorned with tiny golden brown sequins that shimmer with each step. As you move, a soft, deep red glow emanates from within, reminiscent of embers flickering in the darkness. Above the head, a halo made of obsidian shards crowns the look, while the hair accessory, which partially shields the eyes, is crafted from gathered feathers. The broken wing motif on the back is especially captivating, cracks that have yet to heal, now covered with new feathers, symbolizing rebirth and the eternal cycle of fire and renewal. The outfit's ability, Winged Hover, lets Nikki hover effortlessly in the air. When the ability is activated, Nikki enters a suspended wing state, suspended in the air, soaring gracefully through the sky. Once the directional controls have been released, Nikki remains suspended in the air, effortlessly hovering for an unlimited duration. In co-op mode, if one of the stylists is wearing Crimson Feather, both stylists will enter the suspended wing state while holding hands, triggering a special paired flying animation.
These two 5-star outfits are nothing short of amazing, and their abilities are equally unforgettable. Alongside the 5-star sets, we're also introducing two brand new 4-star outfits available through the limited time resonance pools. Now the first is Rosy Reverie, which shares the same resonance pool as Snowy Ballad. And the second is Celestial Whispers, which belongs to the same pool as Crimson Feather. Now stylists, for more information on the abilities, details, and evolution effects of these outfits, be sure to stay updated by following our official social media channels.
What should we do? There are so many new outfits I want to pull for. This seems like the perfect cue to give out some more rewards to our viewers, don't you think?
You are an excellent opportunist. No, just kidding. You know, Dish, you took the words right out of my mouth. So how about we kick off another round of giveaways for our stylists, and the rules will be the same as before. Once Dish gives the signal, just enter the bubble season in the comments section. We'll then randomly select 10 stylists to win a $50 cash reward. And winners will be announced in the comments section below and on our official social media. Now remember, to claim your prize, please screenshot your YouTube ID and send your contact info to the designated email. Now, Dish, if you'd be so kind as to do the honors.
Absolutely. 3, 2, 1, go. Best of luck to everyone.
You know, I'm surprised you're not like pulling out your phone and putting bubble season in the comments.
I kind of wish I had my phone so I could just sneakily type behind the couch.
My friends are helping me do it right now.
Wow, I wish I had an assistant for something like that. Are you a phoenix person or a mermaid person?
Guess.
Both.
Mermaid.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. And early congratulations to all of the lucky stylists who won something.
You know, with all the new gameplay and events we've already introduced, I'm wondering if our stylists are feeling good about version 1.5. Dish, what do you think?
Well, actually, I managed to get my hands on the notebook Momo used to jot down player feedback during his visit at Infold Games. So I figure it's only fair to follow up on the progress of some of our concerns that our stylists have had. You don't mind, do you, Johnny?
You know, things suddenly got very real, but you know, Dish, go ahead and do your thing.
Let's start with the dying feature coming to the game. From what I've gathered, it looks like this long-awaited feature is finally going live.
You know, that is correct, and can I just say, we want to thank our stylists for being so patient with us, but yes, the dyeing feature will finally be making its official debut in version 1.5. Through the brand new dyeing system, stylists can customize the colors and even some patterns on their outfits. Each piece features specific areas that can be personalized. Once players obtain these pieces, they'll unlock 6 basic color palettes and select color grids. Collecting the necessary materials will unlock the remaining color grids. And as stylists complete outfits and evolve them, more advanced color palettes will become available. Once an outfit reaches Evolution Stage 3 and all color palettes are unlocked, a more flexible custom color palette will be at your fingertips. Using certain palettes also allows stylists to alter the special effects of the outfits, making the overall customization even more diverse. That's why we've introduced a brand new sharing platform, the Color Lookbook in the Sea of Stars. It's the perfect place for stylists to share, admire, and download each other's outfits and custom creations.
I can't wait to try that out. Stylists, it's time to put your creativity to the test.
But you know, Dish, that's not all. In addition to the dyeing feature in version 1.5, we'll also be introducing the option to unbind abilities from their outfits, meaning stylists will now have the freedom to wear whatever they like while using the ability of their choice.
That is wonderful. Just imagine, starting with version 1.5, stylists will have even more freedom to express their personal style as they explore the open world. And now you can finally dye your favorite outfits any way you like. I'm even more excited to see the stylists in the Sea of Stars and check out how they've taken advantage of these new features.
Exactly.
All right, moving on to my next question.
Okay.
This is about mobile optimization, something every mobile player has been eagerly awaiting since the game launched. All 9 outfits from Heartfelt Gifts have been given out, so surely version 1.5 will deliver what we've all been waiting for.
You know, Disc, ask and you shall receive. That's right, stylists. In version 1.5, we'll be implementing a series of optimizations for both mobile and PC platforms. Now, to see the specifics of these improvements, check out the special features video we prepared just for you.
各位搭配师，大家好。自去年12月公测以来，我们通过问卷、社区留言等渠道，收到了许多宝贵的反馈意见。每一份建议，我们都认真记录并行动。经过141天的持续打磨，我们终于又有了阶段性的答卷可以向大家展示。项目组针对玩家提到的性能、分辨率、帧率等方面的不足，进行了迭代优化工作。我们希望能在这个版本以及未来的每个版本中，给搭配师们带来越来越好的体验。今天我们将参考公测时期的配置说明，选取市面上涵盖低、中、高配置的设备，向各位玩家分享 1.5 版本无线暖暖在性能、兼容性以及体验感方面的优化成果。首先是移动端性能方面的提高。1.5 版本部分机型在卡顿、闪退等问题上都有了改善。值得一提的是，一些原本体验较差的移动设备，现在也能获得不错的游戏体验了。通过直观的画面对比，可以看到 1.5 版本的画面层次感也较之前的版本有了提升。同时，我们针对6G 运行内存以下的移动端设备进行了专项的适配工作，提升了运行稳定性，解决了部分内存泄露问题。希望未来能让更多搭配师能够享受到更好的游戏体验。在移动端的画面表现上，项目组也带来了全方位的优化升级。首先是拍照体验的进化，我们进行了光影改进和分辨率提升。拍照界面的实时渲染效果 和最终成像质量都获得了提升。1.5 版本在经过优化后，移动端有了更加准确的光影表现和层次分明的光影动态变化，树木的光源疏离、疏密关系也得到了统一。为了让移动端玩家享受更优质、更细节的画面表现，从暖暖的每一根发丝到整个大世界的场景呈现，项目组进行了全面提升。在角色表现方面，我们提升了暖暖的面部精度，优化了眨眼动作和眼白占比，从基础模型到设备兼容性都做了迭代升级，使暖暖在大事件里的表现更加自然生动。在场景表现上，项目组对移动端进行了单独资源定制，排查了所有线上资源，在不增加性能负担的前提下，提升了地表贴图精度、建筑细节、植被动态表现，特别是使用了新的技术，让移动端的草地密度提升了1.8倍。在特效上，我们优化了多线程，给手机效果做了分级，做了更加精细化的处理。现在移动端玩家也能清晰看到水龙卷溅起的水花了。除了画面表现，在移动端玩家的使用体验方面，我们也进行了升级，新增了性能指示条功能，能够提示玩家当前设置对应的性能压力档位，让搭配师们可以更直观地调整到适合自己设备的最佳参数配置。关于各位搭配师非常关心的移动端帧率限制问题，在 1.5 版本中，我们将对部分移动端机型提供更高帧率的选项。可以从直观的画面对比效果上看到，调整为更高帧率后，在游戏过程中的动画流畅度提升明显，动作过渡也更加自然生动。未来我们也将逐步开放更多机型，让更多玩家解锁获得更流畅的游戏体验。而对于 PC 端，我们同样没有松懈，在画质表现与运行性能上持续尝试突破。首先，我们对 PC 端光线追踪的效果与性能进行了深度优化，在技术上支持了半透明材质，如轻盈裙摆、柔顺发丝以及水面云影的细腻反射效果。1.5 版本中，大世界场景的玻璃等反射面上，现在也能够清晰展现暖暖的身影了。同时，我们还对非光追模式下的水面反射系统进行了迭代，在精致和极致的画面设置下，优化了之前版本中前景反射的异常问题，使整体视觉效果更加真实自然。在画质提升方面， PC 端新增了超分辨率质量调节功能，搭配师可根据设备性能自由调节 TSR 和 DLSS 的超分辨率档位，获得更个性化的体验。同时 PC 端对 DLSS 功能也进行了升级，增加了对全新 DLSS 4超分辨率模型和 Reflex 低延迟技术的支持，带来更优秀的画面质量。使用40系及以上显卡的搭配师还可以开启真生成功能，获得更流畅的游戏体验。另外，为了让搭配师能够得到更加舒适的游戏体验，我们将在游戏内新增沉浸模式功能入口。在沉浸模式下，系统和功能的相关 UI 将被隐藏，让搭配师得到更纯净的游戏体验感。真心不停，种花不止。1.5 版本的优化不是终点站，而是又一次的新启程。我们知道这份承诺需要用行动来证明，也请各位搭配师持续监督我们的优化进度，提出宝贵的建议，一起见证无限暖暖的每一次成长。
And that's not all. We've also been closely monitoring the feedback and suggestions from PS5 players. Currently, optimization goals such as enhancing controller experience, unlocking higher frame rates for the PS5 base model, and improving visual performance for PS5 Pro are all on the agenda. So expect these optimizations to be available in future updates.
Well, that's excellent news. We hope that the gaming experience for both mobile and PlayStation players will continue to improve.
So, after hearing about all the optimizations we're bringing to the table with version 1.5, do you think our dev team has lived up to Momo's expectations?
I think Momo would be very satisfied, but I believe you've left out something very important.
Really? And what's that?
That would be all the perks and benefits coming with this version. It can't just be what we gave away earlier, right? I owe it to all our stylists and to Momo to find out what perks and benefits are heading our way.
All right, well, don't worry, we've got that covered as well. First, we have our version 1.5 redeem codes. There are 4 in total, including 10 free pulls and 300 diamonds. So be sure to redeem these codes before they expire.
Everyone loves a free 10 pull and 300 diamonds. Make sure you don't miss out on this one, stylists.
So, version 1.5 will officially go live on April 29th, and Infinity Nikki will also make its debut on the Steam platform, so be sure to keep an eye out for it. Thanks for your support, Infinity Nikki has reached a milestone: 200,000 wishlist entries on Steam worldwide. So all rewards, including the 20 free pulls, have been unlocked and will be sent to every stylist's inbox once the update goes live. Now, what's more, for version 1.5, we will also be launching an Infinity Nikki Twitch drop event on the Twitch platform. Everyone who watches any Infinity Nikki gameplay live streams on Twitch for a set amount of time will be able to unlock certain in-game rewards.
That's even more motivation to check out the live streams.
So, just so our stylists don't forget, Dish, why don't we take a moment to recap all the goodies that are coming their way with version 1.5. After version 1.5 goes live, log in to claim 50 pulls. Complete the sign-in event to earn an additional 15 pulls, and dive into version-exclusive activities to collect over 4,200 diamonds, which equals 35 pulls. With the rewards from version 1.5, you could rack up a total of 100 pulls.
Wow, there is just so much stuff. I'm gonna need a bit of time to process everything.
Well, there's still more. You know, the outfits previously given to stylists in heartfelt gifts during the past 3 versions will also make a limited time return in version 1.5. So that makes a total of 9 free outfits that stylists can claim simply by logging in continuously once version 1.5 goes live.
Stylists who missed out before, be sure to take advantage of this opportunity.
Now, last but finally not least, we want to talk about our returnee rewards. So starting from version 1.5, Infinity Nikki's returnee reward system will officially debut. So stylists who haven't logged in for over 14 days will unlock a series of exclusive tasks and rewards, such as diamonds and resonite crystals upon returning to the game, as if players needed even more incentive to return and check out version 1.5.
Yeah, I can't think of a single reason not to play version 1.5. I wish it was April 29th already.
Now, Dish, outside of what's happening in the game, we've also prepared a number of exciting events and activities. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of them right now. Throughout version 1.5, we'll be hosting the Dynamic Displays event on our official Discord, Reddit, and Facebook group. Join in for a chance to win exclusive merchandise and cash rewards.
Meanwhile, Infinity Nikki's official social media channels will be hosting the Sands of Memory fan art contest. We encourage all of you talented stylists to submit your work and help bring Nikki's story to life.
That's right. Starting April 26th, join our Panda naming contest on social media and help name an upcoming Panda NPC. And the winning name will be featured in the game.
How fun! Here's an exciting challenge for all of you stylists and your bestie. Take part in our Bestie Bonding Challenge to find out just how well you know them. Invite your friends to participate in the challenge, and all of you will be eligible to win amazing prizes, including a VIP one-on-one session with a celebrity stylist, a Tiffany bracelet, a PS5, and in-game loot.
That's really good. You know, that sounds like the perfect opportunity for you and a friend to have someone and win some great stuff. So we sincerely hope that all of you, our stylists, are happy and excited with what you've seen today regarding version 1.5. Now, rest assured, everyone at Infold will continue to work hard to create high-quality content and an ever-expanding gameplay experience. And yes, this even includes the home feature we've spoken before. So please be patient with us, and when it's ready to be introduced to the world, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So, on behalf of everyone here at Infold, thank you guys for joining us. Dish, before we go, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yes, thank you for asking. There is. I've prepared a video for everyone. It's from the content creators who have been supporting Infinity Nikki from the very beginning. They have a very special message for both Infinity Nikki and all of our stylists. Let's watch together.
Wow.
Hey, it's Viv. I've been playing Nikki games since 2017. She's lasted longer on my phone than any app ever, and trust me, that storage space is sacred. I still play Love Nikki and Shiny Nikki every day, but when Infinity Nikki dropped, girl, I was not ready. The outfits and even the environment, everything is literal art. You see a pile of leaves on the floor and say, yep, that's fashion. Anyway, version 1.5 is coming April 29th. Let's meet in the Sea of Stars.
Hello everyone, I'm Hamster Bollocks, your favorite Infinity Nikki YouTuber. Infinity Nikki has to be one of my favorite games at the moment. I've been playing Nikki and following it since before the first beta, and seeing how much growth in game we've already had in these past few months and the amounts of set makes me so excited for the future of this game. Styling outfits and challenging myself in a creative way is one of my favorite things to do in Nikki, and with the upcoming dyeing feature, I feel like this will unlock so many more styling options that I just cannot wait to get into. Item dyeing and multiplayer have been two things I've been really looking forward to ever since the game launched, so this update is going to be huge. If you would like to explore the 1.5 update with me, as well as always be up to date for the latest patches and newest outfit, make sure to stop by my YouTube channel where I make videos and I stream Nikki. April 29th, let's meet in the Sea of Stars.
Hi everyone, Evie here. My Infinity Nikki journey started as a cozy escape, but the best thing I did was to start posting Infinity Nikki videos on YouTube. They gave me a way to share all the little moments and to connect with you all. I feel truly blessed to got to know everyone, and I hope 1.5 will bring us even more surprises. Let's meet in the Sea of Stars on April 29th.
It feels like Infinity Nikki just released yesterday, and yet we are already getting the 1.5 version with huge game updates. I just want to say, having been a Nikki fan for years, this evolution from 2D game to open world really means a lot to me, since I've literally been waiting for a game like this forever. I'm happy to have been part of this and having met some of my now closest friends in the Nikkiverse, and I will continue to cherish and support Infinity Nikki with my whole heart.
Hello stylists, my name is Emma aka Flares, and I love keeping you all up to date with the latest Infinity Nikki news over on my YouTube channel. Since launch, I have fallen in love with the beautiful world of Mirrorland, and I absolutely love exploring it and collecting lots of resources. I have also loved creating lots of wonderful different outfits and seeing your combinations as well. I, however, am still very excited for the future of this game, particularly the ability to be able to decorate our own homes. We will finally be able to give Nikki her own bedroom where she can sleep, and Momo may even get his own kitchen where he can rustle up some barbecue food. Infinity Nikki also has an amazing community, and it's been lovely getting to know some of you. I cannot wait for April 29th when we will finally be able to see other Nikkis in game, so join me and we will be able to explore the Sea of Stars together.
Wow, thank you, and thank all of you guys so much for your incredible support. I mean, we truly couldn't have come this far without each and every one of you guys. A big thank you to all the stylists who have been amazing on this journey with us. So we just want you to know we're committed to continuing this adventure, and we hope you'll stick around with us. Along the way, we'll keep refining every detail, so please keep sharing your feedback and suggestions. After all, whenever you think of Nikki and dive into the game, We want it to be a fun, joyful, and heartwarming experience for everybody.
I absolutely love Infinity Nikki. It has meant so much to me from the moment I heard about it and throughout. I've connected with such amazing people through this game, and I'm so happy to be here, to be presenting with you about version 1.5. I cannot wait to continue this journey with all of you through version 2.0, 3.0, and beyond.
Well, Dish, I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say thank you for taking time out of your schedule and flying all the way out here to hang out with us.
Of course, you don't need to thank me for that.
Definitely. So, stylists, I think that's about all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for joining us, and we really hope we see you on April 29th when version 1.5 goes live. So, enjoy playing Infinity Nikki and take care.
Thank you all for tuning in to the live stream. Let's meet in the Sea of Stars on April 29th.
Bye. Bye.